How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another Madden NFL 23 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. So in today's challenge, we've got New England Patriots, their next AFC team. Same rules as applied as the previous videos, so you can have fun. So if we can try to get a Super Bowl within 3 seasons with injuries on and all that fun stuff. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, let me know down in the comments below some more videos or social down in the description. Playlist down for other Madden NFL 23 franchise content. Check my channel if I content for me, TJP. And with that being said, let's see how this rebuild will play out with the New England Patriots. Let's get on the gameplay. Here we are, New England. How we doing, New England? By the way, for those that don't know, we've got the better connection now, so it's gonna be loading a lot quicker. I also expect less DCs, partially on my end, not just EA being cucks, but on my end too. Hopefully. But either way, roster time: Devin McCourty, Matthew Judon, David Andrews, Trent Brown, Hunter Henry, Damon Harris, Adrian Phillips, Kyle Duggar, Devontae Parker, Jonathan Jones, Kendrick Bourne, Nelson Aguilar. We got Wynn, Jawan Bentley, Jacoby Myers. We got Mike Onwenu. We get the Peppers, Jake Bailey. We get the Mac Attack as our QB, Malcolm Butler. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see there's definitely some talent on this team for sure. But I'm sure there's ways we can, improve the squad more and more. But let's look at the depth chart first. So here it is, improved team. We'll look at it through improved team. Let's look at our ratings and see what we got. We don't need a fullback, so that's not important. Right guard, we could pick up a Darrell Williams. But we're not gonna do that. I don't think. Or maybe we could. Honestly, we could do that. We could give honestly a cornerback for this season wouldn't even be a bad idea, like a Chris Harris Jr. That could be legit. I might do that. I actually might pick up a cornerback instead. I want to go with, because we're gonna have Harris Jr. and Butler, and then Terrence Mitchell is my third corner. I think that's fine. Yeah, so we'll go Chris Harris Jr. We'll sign him to the active. So that's a nice small little upgrade for the season. I like saying I contradict myself when I say small little, but it's all good. Anyways, let's look at our pick situation. I'm not gonna make any trades. I don't think until the mid-season. Maybe we'll look then. But I like the squad. I like the squad now. I mean, we have a little bit of money. Could use, obviously, right end, right guard, but I want to see my draft pick situation. I'm sure we have all our picks, and we do. We also have an extra 4th-round pick as well, which is nice this upcoming season. And we have all our picks going forward. So, let's see how this team's going to fare at the mid-season, where we are. Mac Jones going to develop into something special, hopefully. Usually becomes pretty good throughout these videos, so we'll see how well he could do right now. So let's just simulate. I'll see you guys at the midseason. Right, so at the midseason in the AFC East, we are 3-4, which isn't great. With the Jets, we got a big game week 8 and week 11, big games too. We also got the Colts, obviously. But I mean, every game's a big game. This one's the biggest one. You need to win this one, so that way we're 4-4. But either way, that's not important. Let's take a look at the stats. Yeah, our offense not doing that great. Defense good though, which is cool, but offensively not so much. So let's take a look at the stats, see what we got going on here. So Mac Jones, not amazing. I mean, 9 TDs, only 3 interceptions, 97.6 passer rating. That's not terrible. Don't get me wrong, but it's not bad. He'll get better though. I'm not worried about Mac Jones. Damon Harris, running back, 418 yards, 5 TDs. He got 4 TDs from Ramondre. Yeah, so 9 rush TDs as a team. Our rush game isn't amazing. Jacoby Myers, my leading receiver. And then we got Hunter Henry, Devontae Parker, Kendrick Bourne, Damon Harris. All right. How are we doing on sacks? It's all right. Isaiah Wynn, letting up 6. He's probably going to let up in double digits. Maybe. Kyle Duggar leading my team in tackles, strong safety. We got Chris Harris Jr. picked him up for the season. 49 tackles. Second most on the team. Also has half a sack, which is cool to see. Peppers 3rd. Sack-wise, we've got the man, the myth, the legend. I just saw 6 sacks from Matthew Judon. Christian Barmore, 2.5, 2 for Wise Jr. Kyle Duggar's got 1.5. You guys saw that. Interception, 6 as a team, 2 from Duggar, Peppers, Jones, and Phillips. So the Joneses. Kicking-wise, Nick Folk has missed 1, and then it's your punt, kick return, and punt return. Did I just see Kick return? I did just see that. Marcus Jones. I guess we're having cornerbacks take, that doesn't, actually, that's not that big of a deal, though, if they are, yeah. I mean, they're taking punt returns. Anyways, offense, 23rd total yards. It's a little bit low in the league, as you guys saw. You already saw our offense, not amazing. Passing-wise, I would assume we're near the bottom. Our rush, I would assume we are near the bottom as well. Yep. And our scoring, of course, 22.3, near the bottom. So we got to improve our offense for sure. However, defensively, we've been pretty good. Total yards, not too bad there. We're defending well against the rush, I'd say, for the most part. Yeah, top half of the league. Our pass defense has been pretty solid in terms of not letting people advance of the league. It's been all right. And, of course, 138 points. Yeah, not too bad there. So we're looking good on the defensive end. Offensive end, not so much. Maybe we'll try to pick that up through the second half of the season. I am kind of curious to see if we can get another offensive weapon on this team, though, for sure. But we can wait. We can wait, I think, unless there's, like, the right trade out there. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season, most likely, unless I decide to make a move. All right, well, we ended up not making the playoffs. 9-8 on the season. Unfortunately, could not get the job done. Although our offense did pick it up in the second half of the season, our defense did take a step down, which is unfortunate. But 9-8, not going to get the job done. But that's all right. I mean, it's our first season. So, had we have beaten maybe the Jets, I think, or there was a couple games I feel like we should have won. Had we beaten them, I think we might have made it, because we would have been 10-7. And yeah, probably would have made it. But it's all good, no worries. We've always got next year. We got 2 seasons left. You guys see the playoff bracket here. Giants and not the Giants, Green Bay Packers and the Cardinals, bottom right corner. Green Bay Packers and the Cardinals. Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. Statistics. Take a look at those. And we'll take a look at the awards as well. Mac Jones, decent season. 29 TDs, 11 interceptions, 60% completion percentage, 99.4 passer rating. That's not bad. It's pretty solid. Damon Harris actually had a nice year. Almost 1,200 yards, 14 TDs. 15 TDs from Stevenson. 441 yards. Hunter Henry, over 1,000 receiving yards by 1. 7 TDs. 994 from Jacoby Myers, 6 TDs. 811 from Kendrick Bourne. He had 6 TDs. Devontae Parker, 4 TDs. So yeah, not too bad there on that front. Our blocking, then Isaiah Wynn led up the most sacks with 10, but for the most part, other than that, it was all right. Kyle Duggar led my team in tackles, then Chris Harris Jr., Jabril Peppers, Jonathan Jones, Matthew Judon, 6'9 tackles, nice. Also, Marcus Jones, 6'9 tackles, nice. Judon, though, 14 sacks, lead the team. Then Lawrence Guy, he is that guy with 5.5 sacks. Christian Barmore, 4.5 from him. Wise Jr. with 3, 2 from Kyle Duggar. I see 5 interceptions from Kyle Duggar, 2 from Jones, and 1 from a bunch of guys down here. Kicking-wise, Nick Folk was perfect, except for 1 extra point, so he actually wasn't perfect. Jake Bailey, and then kick return, punt return. Punt return, we actually had Nelson Aguilar get a punt return, which is cool. The offense, 19 in terms of total yards. You guys saw it wasn't amazing. Our scoring, 26.7, was actually not terrible. Or 27.2 was actually not terrible. Our rush was top half of the league. Yeah, defensively, our total yards, we were bottom half of the league. 455 points allowed, kind of near the top. So our defense did take a bit of a hit. Our offense kind of picked it up, which is nice, but our defense took a little bit of a hit. All right, so we got some moves to make at the offseason. I'll take a look at the awards, see what we got going on here. Tom Brady, former Patriot, MVP, Coach of the Year. Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll, Coach of the Year for the Giants. 12-5. Impressive indeed. But let's just see who wins the Super Bowl this year. And we'll go on to the offseason and see who can re-sign, go to the draft, make some moves, and try to make this team better. So, Super Bowl 57, the Bengals getting their revenge from, well, not getting their revenge, really. They just won the Super Bowl, lost last season, and they won this year. And we have the MVP being Logan Wilson, and there you guys awards on the side. Drake London, Falcons, Kayvon Thibodeau from the Giants. Rookies of the Years. All right, let's go to the offseason. A lot of guys up for contract. I think Devin McCourty retired, so we don't see him. But there are a few guys here that I wouldn't mind keeping. So I'm gonna offer some contracts you can end up keeping, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I was able to re-sign a few guys. A couple of these guys want to test free agency. I'll let them do that. We'll go into free agency. We have a lot of money, so this is where we're gonna be trying to fill out the rest of this squad right here. Most of the squad. So let's see if we can pick up a free agency. Alright, so to recap free agency, this is who we end up having, who we ended up picking up. So we got some decent players here, some decent replacements players. So I picked up Tremaine Edmonds. He could be another middle linebacker for us. Got back Damien Harris. We got Juju Smith-Schuster. He's going to fit in with our wide receivers. We got Jake Bailey, back punter, and then Rashad Fenton, cornerback as well. A little younger than Chris Harris Jr., so that's why we picked him up. I needed a right tackle and a right guard. Could not get those, unfortunately, so maybe we can try to get one through the draft, hopefully. I guess with that being said, let's advance to the draft.
Golf.
But I'm confident that our new host is out there somewhere.
I didn't know Tommy would be here. Where's Stephen at?
You found him? Oh, thank God. Whew. Listen to The Old Man and the Three with hopefully JJ Redick and Tommy Alter on Amazon Music or wherever you get your podcasts.
Is there free wine with this job?
All right, I did this deal with the Seahawks. We traded away a second, third, and a seventh-round pick this season to the Seahawks. We get back Jackson, Taylor, and a fifth-round pick in this draft. So we get a pick this draft, another pick, fifth-round pick. We get a decent right outside linebacker and a right guard that is an upgrade from our current right guard that fits the scheme of the team. Granted, these Jacksons get a little bit up there in age, but it'll be more beneficial for us because I feel like it's going to be very hard to find a right guard in the draft anyway. All right, so the guy that I really wanted, Broderick Jones, got picked literally the pick before me. So I'm just going to trade down with Buffalo and also get a future second-round pick in this deal. And we'll just take someone at the 23rd pick. We'll just take whoever's available at that pick. All right, I went with Jamiu Ojulari, right end guard, right end defenseman. So decent athletic ratings out of LSU. Hopefully he develops into something pretty solid in the next couple seasons. So welcome to the squad, Jamiu. All right, so let me just show you guys who we ended up picking up besides Ojulari. We got Enton Harrison out of Oklahoma, right tackle. Layden Robinson, Rashad towards the second, Tim Carr, Avery Ingram, Nye Smith, and then Brenton Rafano. Those are the picks that we made in this past draft. So that's gonna be the squad. Well, let me show you guys the squad for the start of the second season, I guess, that we've got going on before we make some moves. So I'll see you guys with the roster. So we'll see if we got better. I mean, I feel like we got a little bit better. We got David Andrews, we've got Hunter Henry, we've got Trent Brown, Tremaine Edmonds, Damien Harris, Kyle Duggar, Matthew Judon, Jonathan Jones, Juju Smith-Schuster, Devontae Parker, Jabril Peppers, Michael Nwenu, Kendrick Bourne, Jake Bailey, Mac Jones, Adrian Phillips, Juwan Brentley, Christian Barmore, Rashad Fenton, John Smith, Gabe Jackson, Deatrice Wise Jr., Josh Uche, Devon Gaucho, Ramondre Stevenson. I mean, you guys can see there's definitely some talent on this squad for sure. But there's still work to be done. Mainly, my Lions, I feel like they're just not the strongest in some aspects. But, you know, we have right tackle and right end are still a bit thin. I mean, obviously, we drafted Enton Harrison. We also drafted Ojulari. So it wasn't awful. And maybe they could develop throughout the season. Our right outside linebacker, Josh J, not too bad. And then we've got cornerbacks, Jonathan Jones, Miles Bryant. I think there's another cornerback, though, that we picked up. Rashad Fenton, but he's not showing up there, which is interesting. Okay. I mean, I feel like this team could be pretty cool. In terms of our picks, I mean, obviously you guys saw we made that trade with the Seahawks. Although we also did get back a second-round pick, though, when we traded with the Bills pick to trade down. So we do have a little bit of draft picks. We have a first, second-round pick now. It's just don't have, the only thing we don't have is a 3rd round pick, really. And then everything else we have picks in 2025. So I'll probably look to see if I can make a trade now to upgrade one of our positions before I start simulating. So let's see if I can find a cool trade. All right, a 2nd and a 4th round pick to the Falcons for Grady Jarrett. I think it's a pretty solid pickup for us if it's the team. I probably traded a little too much for him, but you know, got the job done. So that is all the moves I think we're gonna make. I'll see you guys at the midseason where hopefully our defense is better than it was last year, and it's more consistent. And our offense is also pretty good too. So we'll see how good this team is. All right, I was confused when I saw this screen. Okay, so we're at our bye week, and we're currently sitting at 5-2. The team's playing better. Our offense is all right. Defense is good so far. I'd say for the most part, 5-2, tied with the Jets. On top of the standings, so not too bad. We'll take it. There's the standings for the rest of the league. Let's take a look at the stats. See who's playing well and who's not playing well. We got Mac Jones. Yeah, like I said, he usually develops pretty well, and he's got some nice numbers there. 60% completion percentage, 16 TDs, 4 interceptions, 108.8 passer rating. Love to see that from him. So he's looking good. Damon Harris, rush, 566 yards, 7 TDs. Not too bad there from him. Mondre Stevenson, he's doing pretty well. So we got 9 TDs from there. Devontae Parker, solid. Juju Smith-Schuster's been good. Hunter Henry, Kendrick Bourne, all right. Receivers aren't doing too bad. Blocking, for the most part, is pretty solid. I'll take it. So far, so good. Through 7 games. Defensively speaking, got Jonathan Jones leading the team in tackles, then Fenton, Duggar, Edmonds is down here, and then there's a significant drop-off. But in terms of sacks, we've got Matthew Judon for 4, 3 for Christian Barmore, 2.5 for Grady Jarrett, Vic up. Wise Jr.'s got 1.5, so you guys can see, so that's pretty cool. Interceptions, only 3 as a team, Jones, Phillips, and Peppers. Kicking-wise, our kicker, Justin Rohrwasser, has been pretty bad. Jake Bailey punting, and then kick return, punt return there. So, not bad. 12th offense in the league. It's pretty solid. In the top third of the league, of course, I'd say. Passing, I would say 1780 puts us probably near the bottom of the league. And then our rush, 800, puts us in the top, and 26.1 points per game. That's not bad. It seems a lot worse here. I don't know if maybe just decent update, but defensively, in terms of total yards, it's all right. Middle-ish. Our passing, 1844 was it? Yeah, middle of the league. And then 655 rush, I think that was. That's what that said, or 665 rush. That's not bad. And 161 points. So our defense has been pretty good so far. I do want to see if there's maybe a little move that we can make here. Try to add a couple, some talent to the squad. So I'm gonna see what's out there in terms of trades, and see you guys. All right, I traded away a 1st round pick for Smith, a 2nd round pick this season, and a 6th round pick in 2025 that we potentially use as trade bait. So same with the 2nd round pick. Let's trade away down, but we did get a better upgrade at the right outside linebacker spot. So Smith will be our right outside linebacker. So that's an upgrade there for sure. The question is the team good enough to make the playoffs? We're going to find out right now. See you guys at the end of the year. We're good enough to make the playoffs. In our 2nd season, 11-6 to win the AFC East. Our rankings don't look amazing, but we were able to make the playoffs, so I'm not too mad about that. Taking on the Steelers, that's a good team, for sure. But, we'll see what we can end up doing with them. There's you guys' standings for the league. Worst team was 5-12. That's not even that bad. I've seen worse. Definitely seen worse. I don't know, I've seen better, honestly. We are the, 3, doesn't really matter too much, because it's 1 game elimination, so we got to beat the Steelers if we want to advance. So we are taking them on. We got the Panthers and the Giants in the bottom right corner. Playoff treat. Let's take a look at the stats. Who do we got going on? Who was good? Who was bad? Mac Jones, good. 46-28, 41 TDs, 11 interceptions, 60% completion percentage, 109.3 passer rating. Somehow, some way, that's 15th in the league. I don't know who's doing better than him. That's pretty crazy, though, regardless. Damon Harris a little bit down in terms of the rush. But we still had a good year, I guess. Decent year. Pierre Strong was solid as well. Ramondre Stevenson. I guess because we had more running backs. So that's probably why his numbers are not as high. It's cool to see that we got a little bit more PT from them. Devontae Parker, leading receiver. Hunter Henry had 18 TDs, though, which is pretty insane. Juju Smith, not too bad there. Kendrick Bourne. All right. Blocking seems pretty solid. Harrison, a rookie, gave a little too many sacks to my liking. Edmonds led my team in tackles. Then Jones, Fenton. We had Preston Smith that we picked up, who ended up having 13.5 sacks, which is awesome to see from him. And then we'll look at the sacks right now. Now to Judon. 15 from him, 13.5 from Preston Smith, 7.5 from Grady Jarrett, Christian Barmore, 5.5. That's good to see. I feel like our defense was pretty good. Jones and Edmonds led my interceptions. A bunch of guys had one. We need a better kicker. Oh my gosh, Justin Warhauser, you were so bad. Honestly, can I just sign a kicker for the playoffs? I don't trust him. 6 of 14. I do not trust that. I'm sorry. I need to sign a kicker. If I could pick up a kicker right now, I will. Packers were the best team in terms of total offensive yards, but where were we ranked? In the top half of the league, I'd say. That's cool to see. Our passing, I would say maybe middle, bottom middle. Our rush was, I would think, probably top, actually. Top half. And then our defense, total yards, was not amazing. But I feel like 425 points, we didn't really allow people to score against us. You guys can see. So that's nice to see. So people are getting up the field, but not scoring against us. Josh Allen was the MVP. Nathaniel Hackett, Coach of the Year. So we're taking on the Steelers, but I'm going to sign a kicker because I do not like kicker that I have. And I'm pretty sure I could just sign a kicker. Like, the fact that I could do this, like, unless there's no kicker out there, I would assume we have a kicker. Do we have kickers? All? Any kickers out there? No. I don't think so. Signed as active. I mean, Jake Variety. Okay. I mean, I guess a 69 overall kicker. We'll sign him. Why not? We'll sign him. I think anything's better than what we have right now, so we'll do it. We'll do it. Practice squad player sign. He's on my active roster, so hopefully he will get... is he actually going to be my starting kicker? I don't know. Yes. So there we go. Not amazing. Not a great upgrade, but maybe it'll do for the playoffs. I have to get a better kicker, though. But either way, let's see if we can beat the Steelers here and advance the division championship. That'd be nice. And we did. Okay. So we're in the playoff divisional. We're taking on the Cleveland Browns in the divisional playoff. You guys see their defense is not very good. They got a very good offense, but their defense is pretty trash. So if we can kind of hold them and score a little bit of points, we should be good. But we'll see how we do. If we win, we advance the AFC Conference Championship, which would be pretty sweet. And just like that, we advance the AFC Conference Championship. If we beat the Denver Broncos, we're going to the Super Bowl. If we beat them. We have an injury. Who is it? That's annoying. It's got to be my right outside linebacker that's been good. Preston Smith. Oh, okay. All right. If we win, though, let's see if we can win. Maybe there's a chance. There's definitely a chance that we can win. Let's find out. Lost by 3. If only I had Preston Smith, it would have made a difference. I'm telling you. 3 points. That's all it took. And somehow Seattle is going to go from worst to first and win the Super Bowl. By the way, Broncos, Seahawks, what a matchup. All right, let's see who wins the Super Bowl. But good season, good season. Let's see if we can try to get back here next year, I guess. Look at that. Broncos beat the it's not Ravens. Seahawks. Why did I say Ravens? Stupid. Javonte Williams is the Super Bowl MVP. You guys see the awards on the side. CJ Stroud from the Dolphins and Siaki Ika from the Texans. Offensive and defensive rookies of the year, respectively. So we got one more year. Let's see if we can get the job done. All right, we got a lot of money once again in for free agency. We got some guys up for contracts that I'd like to keep around for sure. So we're going to offer them contracts. We got a lot of guys here that I wouldn't mind keeping. Some guys are probably going to end up testing free agency. We'll maybe find replacements for them. Maybe we won't. But we got a lot of money. That's one thing about the Patriots. We got a lot of money. So let's see what we can end up doing. All right, so a couple guys want to test free agency. I honestly got a lot of the guys that I wanted back. So still have a lot of money to play around with in free agency. So this should be huge to fill out the rest of this team. Hopefully we can get the job done next year. I think we'll definitely be improved. I mean, we should be improved on paper. That for sure. So I'll see you guys in free agency. We'll see what we pick up. I'm excited. All right, guys. So we had a pretty solid free agency, I'd say. Well, let's take a look at the recap. So I picked up my signing. We got Justin Jefferson. He's gonna be another wide receiver for us. I didn't fit this game, but he's got superstar X factor. Dude rakes. He should be okay in our lineup. I picked up Elgin Jenkins, needed a right tackle. Got Trent Bound back on the team, left tackle. Got another right guard, Nate Davis, and then we've got ourselves a kicker. So really no defensive signings. I'll try to maybe make a trade or two for defense players. We could do that. We could also just see who we get in the draft. Auto-generated rookies, whoever we decide to draft. I got disconnected somehow from inactivity, even though I was playing the game. Okay, that's new. I've never seen that before. Okay, but yeah, let's see if there's any potentially small trades we want to make. Whether that be now before I draft, and then see we end up picking up the third and final season, start final season, show you guys the roster. But I do want to see if there's any trades we make, maybe for another defensive player. All right, traded away second round pick for to the Chiefs for Trent McDuffie, so another cornerback for the team, young guy as well. So there we go. That's the only move I'm gonna make. We'll simulate the rest of this offseason. We have some low picks, so we'll just take some players there, see what we end up taking, and go from there. All right, start of the third and final season. So here's the roster that we've got going on here. And I kind of like the squad. We got Justin Jefferson, Elgin Jenkins, Hunter Henry, David Andrews, Trayvon Edmonds, Kyle Duggar, Trent Brown, Grady Jarrett. We got Harris Onwenu. We got Matt Judon. We got Juju. We got Trent McDuffie, Juwan Bentley, Chris Barmore, Bill Peppers, Nate Davis, Jake Bailey, Mac Jones, Jonathan Jones, Fenton, Wires Jr. There's definitely some pretty good players on this team for sure. I kind of want to keep the team as is to start off the season. I don't think I want to make any moves. Although I will take a look at the improved team, because maybe I changed my mind after looking at this. But I like the squad. I mean, we seem to be pretty good at every position for the most part. Right outside linebacker is maybe my thinnest, Preston Smith, and he even had a good season. And we got also Josh backing him up, so it's not even that bad. Our kicker, Blankenship. It'll work. Anything's better than what we had last season, so I guess we have a fullback. Oh, John Smith. Okay, yeah, he's our fullback. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the team. I think we can rock with this squad as is, and maybe if we want to make a trade at the midseason, we will. But I would assume we should be good. I guess I want to find us to simulate, so I'll see you guys at the midseason. Well, we are currently sitting at 3-4 right now, so not great. Our passing is down, our rush is down. We're scoring a lot, but we're just not really moving the ball up the field. Our defense, we're not allowing people to score a lot, I guess. 24 points a game. But our passing, we're letting people pass it. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Team's not great. Okay. 3-4. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what we got going on statistically speaking. See what the team's doing. See what we need to do here. Improvements to be made. So Mac Jones, a little bit of a down season. 13 TDs, 7 interceptions, 90.4 passer rating. Not as good as he was doing last year. Our rush, well, Harris was hurt. Strong Jr. missed a couple games. All right, we've had some injuries, which makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Okay. Harris has only played 3 games. Justin Jefferson's been pretty solid. Leading receiver, then Hunter Henry, Juju Smith-Schuster, Devontae Parker. All right. Not bad there. Blocking-wise, pretty solid. That's cool to see. So not allowing that many sacks. Individuals leading the team in tackles: Edmonds, Judon, Kyle Duggar. In terms of sacks, we got 4.5 from Judon. Barmore's got 2.5, 1 from Wise Jr., Devon Gacho, Preston Smith, Avery Ingram. And then 4 interceptions from Duggar. Fenton has got 3, and then these guys down here have 1. So that's pretty cool to see. Kicking, Blankenship, pretty solid, 4 of 6. He's made all those extra points, which is cool. Jake Bailey, punting, kick return, and punt return. So yeah, we're kind of struggling in the sense of we're not really advancing the ball at the field. I guess we're making good use of our opportunities, though, because we are in the top half of the league when it comes to scoring. And then defensively, it's kind of the same thing. We are giving up a lot of yards, but I guess we're kind of clutching it when it comes to allowing points. 168. It's middle of the pack. So I do want to see if we maybe can make an improvement here. A couple improvements. We gotta just have to worry about getting healthy as well, making sure that the team is not injured. So let's see what we got going on here. Grady Jarrett is also out for 2 weeks. That's not helpful either. So let's see if we can make some moves here, try to improve the team for the rest of the season. So I'll see you guys once I have a trade. All right, a first-round pick for Jacobs and Jones from the Raiders. So we get an improvement on the running back spot and our right outside linebacker. Okay, well, the team was not very good, but we somehow made the playoffs as an 8-9 team, winning the AFC East. I will take it. Barely got in. The Jets and the Dolphins were also 8-9, which is crazy. Yeah, we're taking on the Ravens, and because we actually are the home team. Bottom right corner, Cowboys and Bears. So, okay, we're taking on the Ravens. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we can get hot in the playoffs. Never know. Yeah, our rankings don't look that great. Statistically speaking, how do we look as a team? Mac Jones, not bad. 31 TDs, 40 interceptions, 102.5 passer rating, 60% completion percentage. Josh Jacobs, pretty solid rush. Damon Harris, not too bad there from him. Pierre Strong Jr. Justin Jefferson, leading receiver with over 1,000 receiving yards. Deontay Parker at 9 TDs. Henry, Juju Smith-Schuster. I mean, we have weapons. I think this team could maybe make a surprise in the playoffs. Who knows? Our blocking, not amazing. It was all right. Not amazing, though. Tremaine Edmonds led my team in tackles. Phillips, then Fenton, Jones. In terms of sacks, we had 9 from Chandler Jones. And then John had 8, 6.5 from Christian Barmore. So they were the leading sack getters. 6 interceptions from Kyle Duggar. That's pretty impressive. Rashad Fenton had 4, 3 from Edmonds, 2 from Phillips and Peppers. Kicking wise, Blankenship is pretty solid, I guess, for the most part. You can see kicking, punt return. Okay. So offensive total yards, 24th in the league, which isn't amazing. Our scoring points per game, bottom half of the league at 25.6. Our defensive total yards, well, we let people advance the ball against us. But 413 points allowed was actually near the top half of the league, so that's pretty impressive, I guess. In terms of yearly awards, let's take a look at those. With Lamar Jackson winning the MVP for the 9-8 Ravens, who were taking on in the playoffs, and Chris Roberts, Coach of the Year. So, second straight year of making the playoffs. Last year, we got to the AFC Conference Championship game, lost by 3. Let's see if we can beat the Ravens. I don't know. It could be tough. We'll see how we do. It'd be cool if we could advance to the divisional. But this could be the end of the season. We'll never know. We'll see. Let's find out. I guess we'll simulate, and we will find out. All right, we actually did beat the Ravens by 2 points. Just by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. And we were taking on the Steelers in the divisional playoff. We actually took them off last season. We were able to eliminate them. Can we do it again this year and get to the AFC Conference Championship again? Let's find out. We do. We are back in the AFC Conference Championship. And this time we're taking on the Chiefs. Chiefs got a good team. Very good team. 13-4. Our team, not as great, but you never know. Maybe we can beat them and advance to the Super Bowl. Can we do it? Let's find out. 1 point loss. It's like, it's always 1 point. Why? Why is it so close? That's unfortunate. We lost by 1 point. We were 1 point away from getting to the Super Bowl to take on the Falcons, no less. What were the Falcons? I think the Falcons were like 12-5, right? No, they were 13-4. Okay. 2 best teams. Fair enough. Yes, let's just close up the video. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl, then close up the video. 12:59, it's going to be the Chiefs beating out the Falcons in the Super Bowl 59. Mahomes was the MVP. You guys see the awards on the side. Clyde Bradfield from the Eagles, Sean Grant from the Titans, Rookies of the Year respectively. Let's go to the full screen and close up the video. Well, we got to the AFC Conference Championship game twice. We lost by 3 the first time, and then we lost by 1 point the second time. Makes me think that there was some missed field goals, missed extra points. Well, actually, let's see. 30 points would be what? You could have had 3 TDs and 3 extra points. That's 21 plus 3 field goals. So maybe not. Maybe not. But either way, I don't know. Some scuffery going on there. Either way. Pretty good effort, I'd say. We gave it a shot. Couldn't get the job done 3 seasons. We still have a decent amount of cap space. I'm looking at the screen. We still have a decent amount of cap space. Could sign a couple players. They'll continue to develop. Good team though, but unfortunately not good enough to win the Super Bowl. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments which one videos. We got our social down in the description. Playlist down below for other Madden content. Check out my channel if I can't be TJB. Check out my second channel as well. We got a series going on with the Magic. If you guys want to see me do some NFL, Madden, where I actually go in depth, let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, with that being said, take care, have a great night, see you soon, and peace.